What up, my primal people? Today I'm going to be talking about how to master your emotions. And I've had many videos talking about emotional states and basically how to tame the monkey mind, a whole bunch of stuff, honestly. So I don't even know why I put up the second finger because there's a whole bunch of things that I cover on this channel and they're all very primal things. And this video is going to be the exact same as well. So as you can see, I had to put up a different background because the other background wasn't working. It was a fabric cloth. It was a little bit too heavy, honestly. This one is temporary. It's going to be for now. It's still pretty chill and, I like it. But this is an audio and a visual experience. So at the end of the day, just enjoy because I am going to be telling you guys how to master your emotions. And let me just tell you, this is coming from a guy who has been basically on this journey for his whole life. I mean, I've went through ups and downs. I've went from feeling basically on top of the world to feeling at my all-time low, and that's basically what life is. It's a freaking emotional roller coaster that, we all gotta ride until we don't. So hopefully this helps you in some sort of way because I love talking and, it's just basically awesome for me. So if you guys do, make sure to hit that like button and also make sure to drop me a subscribe as well because, Primal Gang out here is getting pretty buff, getting pretty jacked, and I love to see it. So let's get straight into it. So emotions are a very weird thing. They're very crazy and they're really just feelings. All they are things going inside of your mind, and you have the power to, in a way, control that. And I'm not saying that, let's say you're in a spot where, your mom's dying or something extreme where, any sane person would be upset or scared, whatever. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to be like, oh, I'm not scared anymore, or oh, I'm just not going to be mad. But what I am saying is that you'll be able to maybe just observe it and be with those emotions instead of acting on them right away. Because if you take, for example, you're cruising down the road, you're chilling, and someone honks at you. You feel the adrenaline pumping, you're getting kind of triggered that someone's honking at you because you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Like, I feel like I'm literally just chilling, just driving like a dope dude. And honestly, you probably are. And someone else is just probably having a bad day. But in that case scenario, there's a lot of things running through your mind. And sometimes you choose to act on those emotions, and other times you choose to just take a few breaths, keep it in, keep it contained, and not really let it affect you. So those two options are, they're dope. There's not really one right way to do it, and there's not really a wrong way either because, if you choose to just breathe it out and basically not let it affect you so much, then, you can kind of realize that after the fact that someone honked at you, you're not really that mad anymore. After it passes, after you give yourself some time, the emotions tend to drift away. And, then you're thinking about something else, and then you're feeling a different emotion. But let's say someone honks at you, you get really triggered, and you're just like, all right, you choose to act on that emotion, and you pull over, you maybe give them the middle finger, and then you just start punching the shit out of them. Then that would be a case of acting on your emotions because, you're literally acting on that feeling. And after that's all said and done, after the adrenaline's out of your veins, out of your system, and you're probably arrested, then you might look at the situation and be like, why the hell did I do that? Why am I so silly? Why am I such a silly goose? Like, honestly, I'm not even that mad. He just honked his horn at me. But, that's why I'm saying it's easier said than done to just look at that emotion and not act on it. Because there's some times where you want that conflict. You want to show who's the boss. You want to show what's up. And if everyone at all times acted like that, then this world would be chaos. And I mean, this world is pretty chaotic at times, but it's contained chaos. So you can see where I'm coming from. I guess there's no wrong way, but there's just different ways to handle these emotions that come up through life. And, I feel like observing the emotions instead of acting on it will benefit you in a way. And maybe sometimes it won't, but for the most part, if you just let it happen, you feel it, and then you let it pass and you just see what you're feeling and you observe in your mind what you're feeling, you can kind of chill out, you can feel that feeling, but you don't have to act on it. That's the main thing here. You don't have to act on your emotions. I mean, this is something that I feel like everyone should know, but everyone doesn't know because there's a lot of stuff going on where people just go berserk and just start killing people or start raping people, and that's just not good at all. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, if everyone started just acting on their emotions, this place would be crazy. And I'm just here to say that there are a lot of people that do that, but I feel like it sucks because there's a lot of people that do, like, they murder someone, they rape someone, and then they're put into prison for the rest of their lives. And then after that feeling or whatever, that initial like rush or that initial just emotion that is now gone, they still have to pay the consequence for basically acting in a stupid manner. So I don't know. This will help you maybe not get arrested. This will help you maybe just chill out a little bit and maybe just contain yourself. I'm going extremo bazzino mode, and that's what I like to do with my analogies because it kind of puts it in perspective on what I'm talking about. So let's take like a littler example, for example, which is you're just chilling and you're at a family gathering. We all know how much family gatherings suck balls. So you're with your family and there's the guy that you hate or the girl that you hate that's just talking some shit and you don't agree with it, and you're thinking in your mind and you honestly just want to just say something to him because you're like, all right, this is getting annoying and I'm getting very annoyed and I feel like everyone else is getting annoyed. But what you can do instead of acting and maybe telling that person to shut the fuck up, you could look at that emotion, maybe see if there's anything else going inside your head, maybe going on in your external life, and you could just be like, all right, well, there's maybe a reason that I'm feeling this way, and maybe it's not all because of this person. Maybe some of it's partly me. And, it's hard to do that sometimes and really reflect on yourself because obviously you always probably think you're right. And, I'm going to tell you, you are not always right. I'm not always right. We're just in the boat where, sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong. But there's no way that, one person can always be right. Back to the analogy. You're chilling, you're kind of triggered, and you don't really know what to do. You're like, all right, should I act on this? Should I maybe, step up and be like, all right, shut up, no one gives a shit? Or should you just be like, breathe in and out, observe that, see what's going on inside yourself, and then let it pass? These are two very different approaches, just like I said in the first analogy, but it can produce two totally different outcomes. It could literally change your whole world if you chose to act on it compared to if you just observed it. So if you take the approach of just observing and really just feeling that emotion, it's not that you're not going to feel annoyed towards that person, or it's not that you're not going to feel really triggered that this person is talking so much and no one gives a crap about what they're talking about. You're still going to feel that, but you're going to look back after that feeling's done and you're going to be like, oh wow, I'm kind of glad I didn't act on it because that emotion was so strong and so powerful that I might have done something that I regretted. And on the flip side, there are instances where you could just be like, all right, you take a look at yourself, you really dive deep and you look at that emotion and you're still feeling it and you have a calm state of mind and you realize that you actually do want to act on it. And maybe that's okay. I'm not saying I'm not in your shoes. Maybe that's the right answer for you. But either way, I feel like it would be awesome to be able to be in that clear mindset when you're, when that emotion pops up, basically. Because if you just act straight off of that instinct feeling, man, some things can go downhill real quick. And, I just think it could benefit many people to maybe think through what they're feeling and just wait a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying you have to wait us like 30 seconds and then act on it. Just take a deep look and get yourself in a calm state. Get yourself, basically chilling before you decide to act on all these emotions, because we are instinctual beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are animals and we have instincts that, we want to act on. But we are different. We can kind of perceive the future in a way, and it can help a lot of people. It can help you. It just kind of keeps the cycle going where maybe you can contribute in a dope way in this world. So this is just, I don't even know. It almost turned into a little rant, a little talk. I don't even care because that's what I'm feeling right now, and that's what I'm providing to you. I'm spitting primal facts, and honestly, I'm going to end it there because I feel like that's all I wanted to say, and that's all you guys needed. So thank you for staying primal once again. This has been Primal Talk. Make sure to subscribe if you like the energy, if you like the flow of things, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you guys.